December 9, 2021 Alchemical Records Newsletter. By Daniel Warren Hill. Published December 9, 2021. Last week I spoke on polite persistence as one of the great contributors to how we believe artists will find greater success in reaching out to publications like Alchemical Records as well as to fans like you. We've seen that growing our audience is done most effectively by continuing to produce consistent content and engaging with you wherever we can by attending live performances, creating collaborative experiences, and growing community initiatives. When the goal is developing relationships and achieving common goals together, the resulting experiences are without comparison. I'm excited to announce that Alchemical Records is teaming up with Amulet and Procession magazine once more. Amulet made their recording debut with their April 2021 full-length album, House of Black and White, and we were able to share in the debut of the music video for Last Ditch along with the Neuro Farm on October 21st. Now, the band is making their public performance headlining debut in a big way with Sinistry, an exquisite evening of DJs, live music, and revelry. The event takes place on February 11, 2022, but if you've been reading, then hopefully you already have that date marked off on your calendar. We met Amulet through polite persistence. Our little team was even smaller earlier in 2021, but Amulet reached out to us on Instagram, email, and filled out a submission form on our website. We were eventually able to respond, and they continued to stay in touch, even asking me to advise them on their release schedule over the summer. Now we have a chance to contribute to a really unique public debut, complete with darkwave DJs Johnny Panic and Mind Jacket, and performances with tarot card readings, and even fire spinners, if we can get the venue to okay it. Another polite persistence story is from Lisa Coleman's DMV Business and Leisure podcast. I had recorded an episode for her podcast some time ago, but the episode hasn't aired yet. I know that she is trying to schedule her content to the best of her ability, and we have the opportunity to check in occasionally to compare notes about DMV music, and she encourages me to get my act together to finish my book, among other things. Last night, an artist called our number to update us about a submission we had initially declined. That contact made a definitive difference in our reviewing the submission again, and as a result, you'll have a chance to read our coverage of this new track before we take our winter break from December 20 through Jan. 2. Polite persistence provided me with an opportunity this week to speak with Richard Gotterer, whose credits to the music industry are too long to list here, but include co-writing the global phenomenon, I Want Candy, producer for Blondie and the Go-Go's, and co-founder of The Orchard, which was eventually bought by Sony. Richard and I share a few connections, including that, in its early years, Alchemical began as a sub-label underneath other sub-labels within Orchard. I can't get over the fact that we both personally know Rick Derringer, and what an incredibly small world it truly is. I had the opportunity to connect with Richard via one-on-one meeting platform, Bonsai. I was excited to read in another publication about the kinds of connections being made on Bonsai, and then began experiencing those same kinds of connections just days after joining the platform. I'd like to encourage you to join Bonsai, and then schedule a meeting with me, and see if you enjoy using the platform as much as I do. I'm hoping to highlight some of the connections being made in the future editorial content, so if you have your own stories to share about your experiences, I'd love to hear about them. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good conversation, to share more artists with you, and to highlight the incredible music of the Washington, D.C. community and the surrounding region. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and learning more about the music and artists that inspire you. Thanks for reading and for your support.